Look, if Christine's a teacher, right?
Right.
And you know other teachers, right?
Right.
And they all have a certain curriculum
Because
that
they're
they must
forced.
teach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Maybe that needs to be changed.
Yeah, but it's...
Can we start the video? You're worse than a freaking teenager on your phone.
Yo,
Like,
you notice that too?
no, come on. I live with her.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yo, what's going on? SuperCJTV back with another video. What's good? So today I'm going to be reacting to Joyner Lucas Revenge Intro ADHD.
You really learn how to tune me up?
Yes,
That's
because
awesome.
I need to learn how to do this.
It's training for when you get
It's not
married.
funny.
No, it is funny. It's hysterical.
First of all, that's bad
Actually,
training.
my
You're not supposed to
freaking-
ignore your wife.
Right.
But you're making me ignore you?
But I've been trying to teach you, like, you better listen more than just the last 2 words. Just kill it. She's gonna kill you one day. She's gonna chop you up.
Why you got, no, put them back on.
No,
Put them back on.
my feet are hot. They
I
don't
don't
smell.
wanna
I've
smell.
been working. They don't smell.
Today we're reacting to Joyner Lucas Revenge Intro / ADHD official video. Came out
So
2
every
days
one
ago.
of the songs is about ADHD.
No, but he's making it known that he has ADHD. I don't know what you want to tell you.
But I think every song is ADHD.
No, it's not every song. Every song recently, because he just, he's trying to come out with it. Trying to put it on the map.
So he's trying to put ADHD awareness on the map.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so before we get to the video, if you guys want to copy a hoodie, go to SuperCJTV.com. First link in the description, we got black, we got red, and we got vintage navy. And that's basically it. So,
I know you're stopping now.
yeah, the website's also going to come down January 1st, 2020. So if you don't get a hoodie by January 1st, 2020, you can't ever get a hoodie ever again. So that's basically it.
Get your hoodies now.
They're nice and soft and they're warm too. Very warm.
Let's get into the video.
What did I want? What did I grind? What did I shine? What did I strive? What did I stunt? What did I cheat? What did she lead? What did she cry? What did I try? What did I want? What did I grind? What did I shine? What did I strive?
I like
That's
it.
a bomb.
Yep, that's a bomb one. That's dope.
I love it. What you call it?
It's dope, yo.
What, no, bomb what?
That's a bomb. That's dope.
A bomb.
You really need some hearing aids. Like he's really right next to you. I don't understand.
Wait,
Anyway.
did you say a bomb or the bomb?
my
Because we would have, in our age group, we say the bomb.
He said that's a bomb. Period.
Right. Babe, you're my age.
That is a bomb on his
Oh, like
person.
really? A bomb. Oh, I think you meant like that's the bomb. Like that's awesome.
No.
Like,
How do you do this?
I don't know.
Trust, the more that I lie, the more that she dies, the more I realize I'm harder to love, I'm harder to teach, my heart is a beat, and I'm a drum, I'm harder to keep, but harder to sleep.
yeah, this is like random too.
Some random piano guy.
I'm harder to love, I'm harder to...
Is that a piano or keyboard?
And I'm a drum, I'm harder to keep, but harder to sleep, I'm scared of the dark, I'm not gonna run.
Like, why does that matter? Who cares? Just watch the video, listen to what he's saying.
I'm harder to break, but harder to make. You get on my way, I'm drawing my gun. I'm not gonna play, I'm not for the games. I'm not gonna change. Put that on my son, put that on my mom, put that on my sis, put that on my team.
Serious right now.
Say what I mean, you already know. Put that on my city, put that on my Billy. I got me a beam, I wanted a rose. Sip on some Henny and ride with the semi. All my niggas with me, I'm calling it toast. Calling it.
You guys know what's going on?
Yeah, man.
So what's going on?
Well, all I know is he's serious right now
He's about
because he
to blow
put his shit
himself
on
up.
his mom's, on his roll. Well, he wanted a rose. That's what he said, but he got the Bentley.
He said, put it on my mom, my bitches, my whole, everybody. Everybody's getting blamed. Right?
Probably.
Bro, you calling the cops, I call you a snitch. You holding a grudge, you calling the judge. You say you with the...
One thing's for certain, them cops is stupid because they too close. That's not real.
They're the blow
You know
with
what I'm
them.
saying? When you got a bomb on you like that,
Oh, yeah, they're gonna be mad far away.
yeah.
Call you a hoe, don't call me a bro, don't call me no more. I call you a trick, I'm tired of the hate, I'm tired of the snakes, I'm tired of your face. You wanted my dick, I wanted the fame, I wanted the name, I
The
wanted the...
cops are not gonna be that close.
No,
Never.
no,
That's way too
what I'm
close.
saying. Way too close.
First of all, it's like 20 seconds left and they're that close? No way.
Yep.
They calling my name, I wanna be saved, but I don't know how. I thought it was safe, but I got a plan, let's hold the chopper running around.
Wow. So those cops are idiots.
Yeah.
They're all dead now.
Even the pianist.
Yeah, the pianist.
Pianist. Penis.
Alright, so now he got blown up.
He's dreaming, man. He's dreaming.
It kinda feels like...
First of all, look at this setup. This is
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
it looks like an apartment, but also it looks like a studio at the same
It's a
time.
loft.
It looks,
basically,
yeah.
Like a loft.
It looks like it's like a diagram.
I'm dying on the inside.
Diorama. I meant a diorama, it's a diagram. You know diorama when we used to build, remember?
Yes,
The shoe
I remember.
boxes? It looks like it's got pieces of it. Okay. Look, there's the desk. A high school chair. Good.
Are you just randomly pointing out whatever's there? Look, there's also an outlet right there
too.
too.
You forgot the tiger on the far left.
My fingers are swollen.
Kinda feels like I've been trying to get by, and I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication. I don't need no drugs. Or maybe I'm different, and maybe my ADHD got me tripping, and maybe I'm just everything that you missing. Yeah, I feel like
He's right. Time out pause. Yeah.
It's kind of this is giving me a Juice WRLD vibe.
A what?
A Juice WRLD vibe. Guy that passed away.
Yep.
Yes. So wait, hold on. So he's got a real deep message to deliver here. He thinks differently. He is different. Doesn't mean he needs to be medicated. And that's what America does. They want you have a problem. They want to just medicate you. They don't want to go to the roots.
Philosophical.
Right, and that's why we end up with a bunch of kids on drugs because they're treating the symptoms,
not just that.
the diagnosis, but they're not treating the symptoms. What?
It's not just that. It's also the rap game too. Talking about perks and.
Right.
Why are you gonna scream? I'm right here.
Because I've told you this before,
Guy,
and now you finally agree. They keep perpetuating the BS of like taking
I've been
Percocets
saying this too.
More medication.
Push them.
Everyone's trying to give him medicine. No one's trying to listen and understand what's going on and how to make the situation better. Just drug up the kids. You said this is not gonna make me pissed.
A piss.
A piss.
Pissed off. Sorry.
Gotta get a piss. I've been holding my piss.
So
like 15
that's
minutes.
thanks to my Russian colleague. There is no and the in Russia, so every time she says something with the and the, it's obviously gotten stuck to me. You said I was learning French.
You're not.
Overthinking, maybe that's a voice. Don't cut me off like I don't have a voice. I think I was born different. I ain't really have a choice.
Right. That's the point. He was born different. There is
Can you
no
scream
choice.
over there? Like just. If you're gonna scream, just scream over there. Like not in my ear. Thank you.
Shut up.
Scream at the people.
Yeah, not me.
But it's more than just that. It's more than just ADHD. There's autism. There's also LGBTQ plus everything else. You're born this way.
Why are you preaching so hard?
Yeah.
Because he's right. You can't say somebody's wrong because it's the way they were born. Or just give them medication because they gotta be fixed. They don't have to be fixed. Right.
We know this.
Fixed?
Yes, we know this.
Tell us how you really feel.
Go ahead, go.
You are our end. Don't play with me today or not today. Pay attention, I am not the range. I can tell you what I'm thinking, I just don't know how to say it. Maybe I
Right,
can
I can tell you what I'm thinking, but I don't know how to say it. Do you understand that?
Literally every time he says something, you're just like, right.
But because finally somebody that's out there, like, you can understand. He's not mumbling.
Who said he was mumbling?
All the crap you made me listen to is mumbling. And it's talking about BS. He's got...
Yo, we love mumble rappers out here. Yo.
Not me.
Yeah, you do.
No, I know. I said
Yeah, you do.
I like the beats. I don't know. It grows on me because Blue Thought and the other one,
Blue
6ix9ine.
thought.
Tatiana. Blueface. Whatever. Listen. That's what.
Blue
that's
Thought.
how my
It's not even
brain.
Dot anymore. It's Blue Thought.
It's Blue Thought.
He went from Blueface to Blue Dot to Blue Thought.
Yeah.
Well, he's progressing in my head. That's how I think. What can I say?
I mean, what I say, I've been on my word. Yeah, wide awake, maybe a little disturbed. But that's just me, you don't bleed the blood I bleed. I wear my heart on the sleeve, nigga.
Yeah.
Right, so, what? You're talking about the actual video, right?
No.
And I'm talking about the words. And you got two different discussions going on here. So,
Let's get on her topic right now.
right, which is the video, the message. So for example, this is what he's saying. You're born this way, you go through school, no one really addresses the issue. They just want to drug you up and blah, blah, blah. And what do you end up? Dead with the cops shooting you. Nothing against cops, but I'm just saying.
Come on, you said that 10 minutes ago.
I
It's
did.
just that you said it in a different, way this time.
Okay, okay.
So we got two different versions, y'all.
No. When I said two different versions, I'm like, you guys are talking about the visuals.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
so
actual
you
video.
see, once again, so you have two different versions, y'all, of what she said
Oh, yeah.
the first time.
Ah, shut up. And plus I added more, so whatever, it's not the same thing. Okay.
I don't need no drugs. Or maybe I'm different, and maybe my ADHD got me tripping, and maybe I'm just everything that you missing. Yeah, I feel like I
what's crazy? This song is about ADHD, and then you were like, oh, another song about ADHD, but now you're all on his side now.
Know.
Like,
okay, so
checked.
Anyway.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So check it.
Checked. A big one on my fucking forehead. Checked. That's
So he
right?
said maybe I'm
Checked.
different or my ADHD got me tripping. You get what I'm saying? So he's still acknowledging that he has that.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he refused to take drugs.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't need drugs. You have that option to say no, I don't want that. If you feel you
Right,
don't
no,
need
absolutely.
it. But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
He's just pushing the drugs away. But he's saying maybe my ADHD still got me tripping. Right. So, you know, it's a lot of play. Maybe I'm different, or maybe my ADHD got me tripping.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, it's still an open gap.
Right. No, yeah, absolutely. And this is not to say that if you need medication, you shouldn't take it, right? Yeah, if you need medication to help you cope, yes. But if it's going to change you, most of this medication changes the individual. Like, they're like...
All medication changes the individual.
Babe, not all the time. Not all the time.
Hold up. All medication changes it. There's a side effect from all medication.
Okay, we're talking about two different things yet again.
Medication is meant to change people, though.
Exactly.
No, hold
it is.
on a second.
It
but
literally
some
is.
of it is positive. Some of it is you've got a mental imbalance, whatever it may be. Maybe you're too hyper and it calms you down to the point where you can actually focus and get work done and you're good, right? It could be CBD oil instead of this, whatever meds they're trying to give them. That's
CBD oil still isn't FDA approved as of
whatever. Can I just go with my story and then you can punch all the holes you want in it? My point is that yes, sometimes medication is needed, but not to the point where the person is groggy and like a zombie the whole day. That's not helping. That's just putting the person, shutting them down. That's what I think that's what he's talking about. Not to completely shut them down. There's a difference, right?
Joyner, we need you to comment on this video right here and tell us exactly what's on your mind.
Thanks. Those are drugs, by the way. Those were,
No, I know it's
that wasn't
drugs.
cereal.
No, we know that.
Okay.
Wait, what is this? Born Other? Which I said that's Born Other?
No.
Bob Dylan?
You need glasses, you need a hearing aid. What else do you need?
It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside. It kinda feels like I've been trying to get by.
I'm big on like the cinematography aspect of every time
This is
we
a
do these
great
videos,
video.
I'm always looking. So
Transitions are clean.
exactly, not only clean, but I'm going to challenge you guys who's watching this video for the first time to kind of figure out how many scenes did Joyner Lucas appear in?
What do you mean?
How many transitional scenes did he appear in here?
I mean, all you gotta do is count.
If you're watching for the first
Apparently
time,
not.
just be honest with yourself. Watch it for the first time, don't count. just put it on.
I'ma take you higher, take you higher. I'ma take you higher, take you higher. So many things in my head. What am I thinking? I can't go take my bed. I made a post, give me a drink, give me a day. Cause they won't leave on. It's that shit I be on. Ain't no pause, you know I've been this way since day
If you're gonna freaking pause it right.
Okay, go back
Jeez.
for a second.
What?
Go back to the beginning of the table.
What?
You see these people?
Well, there's drugs.
All right.
Right. They're coming up with the drugs, the diagnosis, the prescription for him. What's missing there? Somebody that looks like him. In addition to that.
Okay.
That's another issue.
I mean, that's your perception of it. I'm just looking at them. You know, my perception is they
The
could
other
be
part
the
of mental
pharmaceutical
therapy,
industry.
right, but the other part of mental therapy is that there's not representation for everyone with mental issues.
So you gonna have someone with mental issues in that office right there?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. You're about to get whacked.
Probably shouldn't have that.
You want me to say it point blank? There's all white people there. Where's the diversity in creating these drugs for the different people?
Okay. I mean,
It's a color spectrum. You've got only a certain type of people creating the drugs, writing the prescriptions for everybody else. It's not a carte blanche freaking, you know, like here you go. Everyone's safe. Whatever.
Carte blanche, she said.
I don't know what that
Is
is.
that what it is? I don't know if I said it right. Whatever, you know what
What
I
does that
mean?
mean?
It's not like everyone fits the same description. You need to have diversity in the stakeholders and the ones that are doing the drugs, prescribing them, creating them across the board.
I got you.
You two are assholes today.
I got you.
I didn't even say anything. I'm just
I
sitting
just you
here.
agree with him.
I'm literally just how?
Go ahead, go.
Did I say anything?
I think Joyner Lucas would understand what I'm saying because he did the video.
Go ahead, Joyner.
Because they want me gone.
You know I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication. Or maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I'm different. And maybe my ADHD got me tripping. Or maybe I'm just everything that you missing. Yeah. I feel like
Yeah, I like
awesome.
that.
That was-
Transitions are good.
That's
That's
Transitions
fire.
are
I mean,
good.
it is a green screen though, but like that was fire.
Yeah.
I do I seem crazy. Someone save me. You can't blame me.
7, 8 transitions? That's a lot. Did you count
That
them?
was definitely more than that.
Right?
We were talking about.
No, just in that one shot.
Are you talking about scenes or transitions?
What's the difference?
The transitions are the transitions. Either the fade to the next section or the flash
falling
to
apart.
the next section or the falling apart.
You know when you define something, you're not supposed to use the word that you're defining in it?
What are you talking about?
The transition is the transition.
She just hates when I do that because it makes me. She's like, oh, you're always trying to make me feel.
No, I don't always say that, number one. Number two, you need to be able to communicate properly.
Anyway.
Define it.
Go ahead.
It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside.
Yeah.
See, that's what he's saying. Take the medicine, go to sleep. That's not a solution. It's not life.
What color was the pill he took? Red or blue?
I didn't see.
It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside.
Even you don't know. You have your vision
see-
is BAAB, blind as a bat. You said that. No. There's no way you could have seen the color of the pill.
You can go
I
back
was
and
just
I can see
quoting
it.
the Matrix, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, yo.
Well, what was the difference? What was red and what was blue?
You take the red pill. I believe you stayed in your in the element. You accepted what was given. You take the blue pill. It leads you to the truth. It's one or two. I think it may be the other way around. But either way,
You see, he went
One
somewhere
is to
else.
wake
I had
you-
no
wake
idea
you
what
up.
he was talking about. Well, whatever he took, it was.
Could feel
It put him to sleep, rather.
that looks red.
Yeah, it looks red.
Yep.
like I'm dying on the inside.
So
If it goes by what you just said, then
that's,
he's
if that's
accepting.
red, then he's accepting
Yeah.
what he's in right now.
Yeah.
I think what he's doing is awesome, putting something that's an issue, because how many people kids are diagnosed with ADHD? They go into adults as well, obviously, because it just doesn't go away.
Or
So,
falsely diagnosed with ADHD, right?
right, it could be other things going on or whatever. So you may be medicating for something that you don't even have. And plus, who wants to live their life in bed?
They try to say I had ADHD, but I was just a
They
badass kid.
ADHD?
ADHD.
Did they? You never told me that.
Yeah, but
Why
I was
you-
just
why
a
you so hyped?
badass kid. Don't worry about it.
Because you were a badass kid.
Yeah, but
Travieso, we call travieso. Like, he was like...
my mom's had the ADHD remedy for me.
Babe, now you're making fun of it.
That belt.
The-
Ah! It was like, ah! You ever got beat?
Go ahead, answer. You ever got beat?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When?
With the belt.
Yo,
When?
When I was smaller, I remember.
Remember?
Exactly,
Only
yeah.
once. But what did you do?
What do you mean what I do? I don't remember.
And how did
I don't
it
know. I don't know how many of y'all felt the belt make you itch before.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. No, we didn't get hit with the belt. My
Nah,
mom
it was
didn't hit us
cool.
with the belt. My
And he
grandmother
directed
was-
it. That's good. That's good. So he's part of the. Yeah, that's good.
I can't about to stop recording. So basically, that's the end of the video. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and peace.
I disagree.
Okay. Look, Christine's a teacher, right?
Right.
And you know other teachers, right?
Right.
And they all have a certain curriculum
Because
that
they're
they must
forced.
teach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Maybe that needs to be changed.
Yeah, but it's not gonna change.
It is. So if you go to charter schools, it's different. It is changing.
Okay.
It's changing.
All right, that's a charter school. That's not a regular public school.
It is a public school. It's not. Like,
That's not a regular New York State.
bro,
public school.
there's public schools that are funded by corporations or whatever it may be. So the charter schools have a little bit more leeway. My point is exactly what he's saying is maybe you have to go down to the foundation and change that instead of just drugging the kids.
No one said the drugging the kids is okay. I'm just telling you,
And
they're going to do whatever it is that they're going to do. And typically,
but it's time to
hold up,
change.
slow it down. Let me finish.
No. Oh, this guy is fucking recording. You turned
So,
that shit for the camera because he didn't catch you. He caught
what are
me
you talking about?
with the slow down.
I don't know, but one thing I do see some Chihuahua. Did you see that?
What? Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm like, yo, so something's rubbing off here. All right, so what
Yeah, show it to me, DJ.
I'm saying
What?
is,
Show it to me.
Show you what?
yeah,
Yeah. You literally do it every day. Like,
yeah,
come on. You need to see it.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead, babe.
what I'm saying is that it's much easier for them to say, oh, you know what, we want to sit down and talk to your kid, and this is how we feel. Most of the times, a lot of parents, they're like, all right, well, these are the professionals. These are if you, not just the teacher, but if you have the guidance counselor and the school psychiatrist sitting down with you and all that, they're going to take the word for it. So at this point, it's like, okay, let's go get an IEP done. Let's go get an evaluation done and stuff like that. Hold up. And typically, they'll say, all right, you know what? Let's give them a small dosage of Concerta. Let's give them a small dose.
How do you know these drugs?
Come on, yo. What are you talking about? So
I know Ritalin. That's it.
all right. Well, there's
more?
there's others.
Okay.
All right. So and we'll wean them off. We'll do this or that. Some doctors say, okay, you know what? We're not gonna give those drugs or whatever. What this person needs is caffeine. Have them start drinking coffee during the day to keep them up, to keep them pet.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, you look it up. Look it up.
So my point is, number one, teachers are not allowed at all to insinuate that your child needs to get evaluated. It's against all policy.
To you.
To the parents.
To the parent. Exactly.
Right, absolutely.
Exactly.
Or the guidance counselor.
What does the teacher do? The teacher typically goes to the guidance counselor. The guidance counselor then sits down
Babe,
with the
it's
child.
different from when we grew up, and it's not the same thing. I am telling you, they're not allowed to insinuate.
You don't
I am telling you from the teacher friends.
You don't want kids? I'm just saying.
Maybe Jersey's different. Jersey's backwards.
Well, maybe it is Jersey a thing. But either way, it's part of the process that many people are
Okay, fine. Either way, whether the parent is in denial or not, usually they are in denial and will not get the child evaluated, which is an injustice to the child, because if they need a diagnosis, they need a diagnosis.
It's a double-edged sword.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yes, but at the same time, by not diagnosing your child, you're not getting your child the right therapies that they need. Whether they need one-on-one, whether they need to go out of the class just for reading, just for math, or whatever it means.
Drugs.
Or drugs,
because what they do first is they'll push the drugs. That's it.
Right, and that's when the parent has to step up and step in and say, "This is not for my child."
Yeah,
not now.
Not now, or let's try. How many other options were exhausted besides you just telling me this right now,
exactly.
based off of your experience?
Right.
But I'm not even going to say like a proper parent.
You know what I'm saying? The camera now.
No, I'm talking to the camera because I'm not even going to say it's a proper parent or so. However, if a parent has, like myself, I knew I was running around. I knew I was cool, or whatever like that. So if I see my kids doing it and someone say that, I'll be like, nah.
Nah, I did that.
Until I see my kids at a whole different level, then I'm like, okay, no, something must be wrong. You get what I'm saying? But most parents, as I said, They will take the opinion of the professional.
No, I don't. Maybe when you were growing up, and maybe you, but the majority of the parents is different now. You know those cartoons or those memes where they have, you go to parents teacher night, and the parent is or the teacher's
tune in for the podcast later on.
The parent is the teacher's telling
if I ever make a podcast channel
can
for
you
them.
shut up? And the teacher's telling the parent about the child, and the child is getting scolded.